Welcome back to another edition of Media Monday. And the topic in the news today is Donald Trump's biggest, largest, most loyal supporters are not going to get to vote for him in New York. Can anyone take a guess on who those two people might be? Not Sarah Palin. It's not even the incompetent governor of Oklahoma, Mary Fallon, but Ivanka and David, who decided that it wasn't smart enough idea to go ahead and register to vote when their dad decided to run. In New York, the deadline to switch parties was October. And then for a new voter to register, it was March 25th. So if their dad turned in his paperwork back in September to run as Republican, that's still a month early to decide, hey, I need to transfer over and become a Republican so I can vote for my dad. So that kind of tells me that even his kids know that he will be a bullshit president, and they chose this nice little loophole as the reason why not to vote for their dad, because they know he doesn't have any real policies. He's just a hate mongering scream fest, kind of like a Caesar of Rome. Just say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do, watch people beat the hell out of each other and condone it. And then when they get to the point where they go, hey, you told me you had my back. You go, nah, we didn't never ever tell you to actually fight anyone. And so, but then as I read on the rest of that article, the delegates in the last few states, or even the delegates in New York, have been discussing on how they are even thinking about going Ted Cruz. And I want Ted Cruz to release his birth certificate. We know he was born in Canada, but did his mom actually write down American citizen, or did she write down Canadian? If she wrote Canadian, then he's disqualified right now. I mean, come on. You're not American citizen. And you should be kicked out of Senate because you have to be a national born citizen. And so then your whole career is a farce. Ted Cruz, give up your birth certificate. And now let's get on to our headlines of the week. Secretary John Kerry makes a gut-wrenching visit to Hiroshima Memorial. Outsider campaigns seek insider track. World's tiger count rising for the first time in more than a century. The tigers are getting it on. Dad selling 5,000 comics to pay for his daughter's college. You gotta love your kids. Mama 3 disappear after a online date in Seattle. Why every child should opt out of the standardized test. Anyone who's ever taken them know that those tests are evil. Howard Marks, drug dealer turned author, died at 70. Trump says Clinton holds big leads in New York, Pennsylvania in new polls. Yahoo is for sale. Bidders line up. Anyone really want to buy Yahoo? Texas teacher arrested after a video shows her hitting a student. If the kid needed it, the kid might need to get punched in the face. If anyone works in education knows that these kids need to get punched in the face every once in a while. 100 dead and almost 400 injured in a huge fire in South Indian temple. And then the New Orleans football player who was recently gunned down, his dinner date at that point is also alleged to be part with the shooter. So, like I say in all of them, enjoy life, and subscribe. Leave any comments, and have a good day.